Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to take you on a journey for my lost files to Death Valley, California. We started our trip with a stop to the Armagosa Opera House, a small village nestled in Death Valley Junction on Cali State Route 127. The town of Armagosa used to be booming during the Borax mining days before the railroad ceased to exist in that area. The Opera House was used as a hotel, cafe, restaurant, bunkhouse, and had a general store. In 1967, Marta Beckett, a dancer, rented the structure and began repairs, creating murals on the walls, and began performing for visitors as part of a nonprofit organization. Her final show was in February of 2012. Currently, there are 20 people inhabiting the town with no gas station, and it's said to be haunted. Some fun facts about Death Valley. Its highest recorded temperature is 134 degrees, which was recorded on July 10th of 1913. And Death Valley was only established as a national park as of 1994. In some regions, it's 178 feet below sea level and can be even lower than that in some places. Along the way, we came across old borax mines that have since been closed and are no longer in operation. The day was absolutely beautiful, the sun was shining, and surprisingly comfortable with a high of 82 degrees. I wore tank top, pants, comfortable walking shoes, and brought a hoodie in case it got cold. Our second stop was Zabriske Point, which is located east of Death Valley, composed of over 5,000 feet of rock sediments that dried up over 5 million years ago and is covered in lava erosion. It features an elevated overlook of the gullies and mud hills of the Black Mountains. I must mention, if you are prone to vertigo, this overlook is not for you. Next up, we came to Golden Canyon Trail. This is a labyrinth of golden, winding, rocky, narrow canyons located in stovepipe wells. Here you can enjoy hikes that wind through the Badlands and will gradually increase uphill as you continue on. There are 4 major loops starting from moderate to strenuous, ranging from 2.7 to 7.8 miles long. The rock formations are absolutely breathtaking and a great escape. Next on our journey, we came to the Furnace Creek Resort, which is now known as the Oasis at Death Valley. It's literally in the middle of nowhere and is a privately owned inn that has been converted into a plush oasis in the desert. It once was a mere 12-guest hotel when it opened in 1927. I would mention at this point that in 2017, across from the inn was an area of buildings that was previously a hotel that dated back to the Western days and was destroyed in a fire. And upon returning in 2019, you can see that it has since been restored into an atrium of sorts. This site is also said to have been haunted, but I did not encounter any supernatural occurrences on this trip. You will see the atrium pictures towards the end of this video, just so you can see the difference and how much has changed over the course of 2 years. This gotta be some kind of set that we're looking at, the makings of a movie, because they have like professional cameras and stuff out here, like a set camera. I don't know what it is, but yeah, they have like real like directors tables and stuff. I don't know what it is. After that, we then decided to stop at the Furnace Creek Ranch, which is known for its spring-fed stream flowing through Death Valley. Some history for you. In 1881, borax was discovered and the claim and water rights were sold by a company who produced borax up until 1927. The ranch was then opened to guests in 1932 and the museum was set up in 1954. The oldest house in Death Valley was constructed in 1883 and was used as an office, bunkhouse, and ore checking station in 20 Mile Team Canyon, and then later moved and is now serving as the Borax Museum, to maintain and help visitors better understand the rich history. There is also an outside section to the museum which features the bigger equipment and wagons used to help refine and transport the borax. By this point, we were really hungry and needed gas, so we stopped through Stovepipe Wells, which is a way station in the northern part of Death Valley. It features a general store, gas station, full-service hotel, and a neat little gift shop called the Nugget Gift Shop that you can purchase little trinkets and snacks for your trip along the way. This trip I actually took with my husband and my best friend. When we returned in 2019, it was me and the rest of my family. Next on our stop was the Harmony Borax Works. This was a famous site where they crystallized borax in 1883 to 1889 by use of large 20-mule teams and double wagons hauling the borax through the long 165-mile overland route to a railroad in Mojave, California. 20 mule teams consisted of 18 mules, 3 horses, and double wagons designed to carry 9 metric tons of borax ore at a time. Including the mules, the caravan stretched over 180 feet. It was a 6-year operation that hauled 2 million pounds of borax out of Death Valley. Next on our adventure was the sand dunes. There are 5 dunes, but we went to the Mesquite flat sand dunes near Stovepipe Wells. The dune is a protected wilderness and off-roading is prohibited. The Mojave fringed toad lizard lives on the dunes along with other plants and wildlife. The highest dune is 100 feet, and at this location you can see crescent, lunar, and star-shaped dunes. There are many other stops along the way that we just didn't have the time, or the roads were just not available at the time to travel. These trips were super fun, got us out enjoying the desert landscape, and reconnected with nature. I would advise you to keep plenty of water on hand, and if you're venturing out during the summertime, you will need sunscreen. The dunes. It's so cool out here. Those are sand dunes. It looks like some Aladdin type stuff. Here are the pictures from the Furnace Creek Resort when we went back in 2019, where they built the Atrium over the old hotel that had been burnt down. The first initial visit to Death Valley, we were unable to take the Artist Palette Drive due to road conditions. However, on our second venture through Death Valley, we got lucky and were able to enjoy the 9-mile one-way drive-through dips and towering oxidated mountains of purple, blue, and green. It was absolutely breathtaking. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this encourages you to get out and adventure in Death Valley, California. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more fun adventures with Tasia.